welcome back to my channel, Tri-5 Guy. Today we're working on the 35 Chevy again, so stick around and I'll show you what we're up to today. Right, so here's the sound deadening going in here. I like it, I really like this stuff, and most of the floor is done. Underneath, that's the insulation on the firewall. So that'll keep some of the noise down. But this sound deadening stuff goes all the way underneath that, and then that's on top. But really good stuff. I'm really happy with that. Really spongy. That's where the accelerator cable comes from. There's the bracket for the accelerator pedal. The wiper mechanism is underneath the dash here. Let's see if I can have a look. Just an aftermarket wiper system, and that's where that panel that Steve made bolts up to. That'll be going on today sometime, hopefully. Everything's nice and neat, and I'm just going to finish these areas here, the wheel tubs, probably up the quarter panels there, just get all that done. Around the wheel tubs in this back area as well. I already started at the back there, so get all that done and I'll be back. But pretty neat stuff. So Steve made that panel like I showed in the other video, and here it is here with most of the stuff connected to it. Now this bolts to the firewall with these spacers that stick out here somewhere. They're about here, a couple inches. They just space everything off the firewall. And on here he's obviously got his fuse box, and there's all the wiring for it. His MSD box here. The coil's going to be ran inside the car, and this plate here is the plate that's for the wiper motor. So the wiper motor sits here, and that all mounts as one unit to the firewall. And then from the wiper motor, electric wipers will go up into the cowl area. But that's really neat, and it's a good idea. All right, here's the back trunk area, all done, up under there. Man, it's come up really well. Good stuff. It is really good stuff. I like it anyway. Next, we're gonna put in the I guess we'll call it a fuse and accessory panel there that goes underneath the dash. We're going to bolt that in next and then move on to something else. I think this will be a good head start for a lot of things to go in. We can bolt the repair and paint the roll cage, put that back in. Seats can temporarily go back in, so we've at least got something to sit on. We can get wired. Yeah. Old hot rods come up good. All right, so now we're going to put tail light and a tail light right there somewhere. It's got to be, I don't know where they are. They're in a box somewhere. But let me show you what we did with the fuse box panel that Steve made up. So we bolted it in, and there it is there. I reckon it looks magnificent. Look at it, that's looking through the firewall. Wiper motor, coil, MSD ignition box, and the fuse box come up good. Looks good, tidy. It's up in the dash enough where it's not going to really, you won't really see it that much. So obviously that's going to be carpeted all the way up to there and down. And there's all the wiring. So all that section there, or that section there, will go to the back. The rest of it's engine. Like a lot of it goes into the engine bay. Yeah, we're getting close to starting up this old hot rod. Core wire is going to go through there, through the firewall, and we made. Probably see down there. I'll come around this side. We put a right there. You can just see it there. It's got a grommet in the firewall. That's where the coil wire will come out, and some of the wiring for the distributor. Coil wire. Here's the accelerator cable coming, and that'll come to the carbs up here somewhere. because they pull this way. So, I mean, this old girl's getting ready to fire. I mean, that's the idea of it, get it all fired up and finished off. Anyway, get back to the tail lights. Again, all right, so we're going to put these tail lights, the tub comes through here, right? We can't get to the other side of that tub because
Your arm's too short.
my arm's too short. No, well, you can't really get there.
Mm-hmm.
I can get to there, but you will never get to that bottom bar. So it has to be. It has to be here somewhere, like that. And although, yeah, so something like that. And I think it'll look all right there because you can't go over here anyway because they're going to start rounding off on that angle like that. So that's where I'm going to put them. I don't know how far down, Steve. Like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot. Oh no, we can get all the way. We can go, like, hang on. You can look from over there. Steve, that's terrible.
It is terrible.
Well, why? You have to edit this out of that video. So, here. Alright, I'm going to mark some lines. So I'm going to put them about here, around about. I'm going to mark some lines so we know how far, or the maximum we can go across, and then work out how far up we're going to go. And I'll do that now. Okay, so we've done some measuring, and this is where the best place is going to be. I'm going to stand square here, and we've measured from the bottom to here, the bottom to that, from the top of the tail light to here, from the top of the tail light to there as well. We worked out pretty damn close, and then from the middle of where it bolts to the edge of these fender lines here, and the same on that side, and they're pretty close. So if you put them out over here more, we hit the tubs and they're going to be inside the wheel well, and you can't have that, or out that way. And also they start to turn around, so the lights kind of like hang out the sides. So that's going to be the best place for it. Oh wow, look at that. It does look good, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Tail lights are in. We'll just put the plate on there for fun. Man, they're bright. They are bright. They worked out really good, them tail lights. Yeah.
They're bright.
They are bright. But that's a stoplight position, right? All right, tail lights are in, and the reason that the tail lights are in so far, well, there's two reasons. First reason is there's a lot of curve this way, and this is the flattest sort of panel. We didn't want to go that way too much, so that's where they are. And also, there's a tub right there. From here back to here is where the wheel tub is, and then that means that these lights would have been on the inside of the wheel tub and we couldn't get to them. So that's where they're living. That's where they're staying. They look good there. I'm happy with that, Steve.
I think they're bright.
They're bright, but that's stop. So if someone runs in the back of this thing, anyway, it's getting there. Looks good. So for the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to hook up the specialty power window hot rod sort of kit, hot rod wiper kit. Specialty power window hot rod kit here. That's nicer.
Yeah.
It's almost, that side's really good. It's just got to be more, maybe a smaller diameter.
I just gotta keep bringing it around. That's it right there.
Is that good or bad? That's good, isn't it? I mean, that looks really nice. Okay.
Not bad.
Do you have to put anything else on it? Like the cable obviously hooks in there, doesn't it?
I will. I'm just gonna put this in there temporarily. And put these top two nuts on it. Got them at the end there, a nice little, nice tube. And then it's gonna be down there something like that. Maybe like that. It's gonna be like that. Fuck. Oops.
You just got to have it up, right, Steve? How close to the transmission are you there? Oh my God, you're pretty close, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Huh?
To this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right on it. Just gotta be careful not
To kink it.
kink it.
Do you want me to pull that up?
Yeah, that doesn't hurt.
So the cable comes in through here, right? And then, let me make it smaller. And this side here, right, the cable comes in through, it spins on this gear and it goes all the way. Well, not all the way, it's not that far, but it goes over to this one. And it makes it, that side move. But anyway, so we have to bend that, and that's good. And there's no pressure on it. You got to make sure there's no, when you do these, there's no pressure on this. It's got to be nice and easy, and it goes in there easy. See that? Nice. So, yeah, a lot of work. Anyway, once that's all hooked up, it's going to be great. That's all for today, though, and for this video, because it's Christmas, so we've done a good job so far this week. This is what that transmission rides in, that gear. That gear rides on these, so they've got to be pretty well lined up. So the teeth just, line up and pull this backwards and forwards. So they just pull this backwards and forwards like that gear does. So pretty neat. So you've got to have them lined up. That tube's got to be lined up in that transmission pretty good. If you don't, if they skip and slip or they're misaligned, it won't work. And you've got to do it for both sides. So that's the only options available for this car. If you can find an original wiper motor set up for it, it'd probably be the best way to go, but they're not existent. I haven't seen one. We've looked and looked and looked. So this is the way to go. All right, guys, that's it for this video. We're going to take off on the rest of the wiper motor installation. We weren't even going to start that but we decided to do it. So we just wanted to we just wanted to know what it looked like, you know, if it was going to be hard to bend them lines and stuff, but they're easy. Got a plate sitting on there, got the lights going, they're sort of working off the battery here that we got, and they're pretty bright, and I think they worked out pretty cool. There it is there, huh? So 35 Chevys coming out great. So guys, Merry Christmas. It's Saturday will be Christmas. It's Thursday today. This video is probably going to come out just before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everyone out there, and I'll see you guys before the new year, and we're going to finish up some more stuff. So yeah, that's it for this week. Have a good one, and please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Really appreciate it, guys. See you later.